Hello. Today is day 7. I am not here today, as you can see, so we're just going to go over your task list for today. So today is Monday, Tuesday, November 28th. You can access the digital agenda on the digital agenda page of the website as always. Our objective for today is I will be able to conduct research to answer the guiding question, how have the actions of Islamic extremists affected the religious freedom of Muslim Americans living in the US? You should have 3 things in front of you. That would be today's handout, which reads Assignment 7, and the checklist for today, which looks like this. Your due now is to write your first and last name and class period on today's handout and your checklist. You're going to turn in your checklist to the sub before you leave today. So on your task list, you have 6 tasks. Your first task is to write your first and last name on this paper and today's handout. Then your second task is to watch the guided video today, which is what you're doing right now. So after you close this video, after you've completed watching it, you need to check off numbers 1 and 2. Your third task is to read and annotate source number 2, which is after the Paris massacre, American Muslims come under attack. So this source number 2 for our performance task is on your handout. It's at the top of your handout. There's a read aloud for this source on the digital agenda, and you'll need to be making at least 12 annotations as you read this using the Talking to the Text sentence starters. You can find the Talking to the Text sentence starters underneath Independent Station. There's also a handout on your desk in sheet protectors that you can use if you don't want to switch back and forth between the digital agenda and the read aloud. There is a read aloud for the source. Please use the read aloud if you have trouble completing things in the correct amount of time. You have 35 minutes to complete Independent Station A, which is task number 3 and 4 on your task list. So on your task list, once again, task number 3 is to read and annotate source 2, and then task 4 is to double check and make sure that you left at least 10 annotations using your Talking to the Text sentence starters. Task number 5 is to complete the check for understanding on the digital agenda to make sure you understood what you read in source 2. If you go to the digital agenda, go to number 5, which matches the number on your task list, you can complete the Google form to ensure that you understood source 2. The Google form is yellow. It looks like this. You'll need to read the questions. I suggest using the 4-step process as you do this. Then you'll need to submit it once you've completed your answers and click the link to view your score and check your answers. This is a summative grade. Please make sure you do not forget to complete this task. Task number 6. Task number 6 is, I fully completed the cell L paragraph for research question B on your handout. So on your handout, you can see research question B. Research question B is the same as the guiding question. You need to explain the experience Muslim Americans have had in light of the terrorist attacks. So for research question B, you'll be writing a cell L paragraph. You're going to write a claim that explains how recent events have negatively affected Muslim Americans. You have a word bank here to help you write your claim, and you'll write it on the line. After you write your claim, you will choose 2 pieces of evidence to support your claim. We have read so far sources 1, 2, and 4. And you need to circle the source number that you use under each piece of evidence. I have sentence starters for you here. You have sources in 2 places, either online or on your handout. If you visit the digital agenda under Independent Station B, which is task number 6, you can see resources for this assignment. So that's sources number 1, 2, and 4. And you can also see the assignment number that you received these sources on, if you prefer to access a hard copy instead of a digital copy. Task number 7 is actually only for early finishers. Once you complete your cell L paragraph, you may type it up in the section titled Research Question B on the top of your Google Classroom assignment, which is the explanatory performance task. You can access the explanatory performance task by visiting the link for your class period. So make sure you click the correct link. So for example, period 1 will click the period 1 link. And it's going to take you directly to the assignment, which you will open. And then you're going to want to jump to research question B once you open the assignment. You can jump to research question B by accessing the table of contents, which is at the top of each page. So if you click question B, it's going to take you right to the same outline that you see on your handout, and you can type your response here. So that's about it. For those early finishers, you're going to want to access the early finisher options under the Finish Early section on the digital agenda. If you finish typing your cell paragraph, there's also several IXL skills that you can practice. For homework, you are going to complete research question B if you have not done so already. If you do not have internet, you can complete research question B on your handout. If you do have internet, you can complete the research question B on Google Classroom. You, once again, are going to need your resources to cite evidence from either source 1, 2, or 4. Please make sure that you have this assignment completed before you come into class on Wednesday, as it is a summative assignment. That's about it.